I'm kind of at a loss for words, and I'll tell you why. I see this whole thing crop up yesterday through some videos, and then I started going down the rabbit hole on other videos. Now, there's a guy on here, Big Bear, I believe his name is, or Bear AFF. I'd have to look back at it, but apparently he ended up in the beginning of someone's video, the Jolly Good Ginger. And the Jolly Good Ginger had made a video mocking people who voted Republican, specifically, you know, he called it MAGA or whatever. And he used him in the beginning of it because he's dressed in a whole patriotic jumpsuit, and I think he's got Vanilla Ice's Ice Ice Baby playing in the background or something like that. And when I tell you that a lot of people came unglued over that, I'm not even kidding. And they were all going in defense to Big Bear. Anyway. So I actually had the video saved. I was going to stitch it, you know, give my opinion on it, not really worry whether or not Jolly was going to sit there and clap back at me or whatever. But the video was taken down, as it should have been. Now, I've been complaining a lot on here recently about how, you know, I'm shadow banned or whatever, or this, that, and the third. But when I see videos like that, to me, it just proves that there is a double standard. Now, Jolly's got like 5.2 million followers. Most of them are paid for. People know that. It's no secret. And he started political, and then he would go to spilling the tea. And then he went right back to political. Somewhere along the lines, he just kind of jumped the rails and went like a complete... his content definitely took a turn. And what I'm getting at with it is not just me, but a lot of people, you know, there are guidelines, you know, that we end up violating, and it can be for the most just insignificant thing. But when and like I said, the video got taken down. I don't know if there was anything else other than that, but like he went from... He mocked everyone in that video just for their political beliefs and what they were saying, and, you know, they're uneducated and they're this and they're that. What drove me up a wall with that was he was making fun of a 70-year-old autistic man who, from everyone else's videos, would literally give you the shirt off of his back if you needed it. And I saw his response to the video. Now, anyone else could have taken that and gone one way with it. Well, Bear went the other way with it. And that just goes to show you the character of the man himself. Instead of getting mad, instead of dragging it out any further, he said, I'm going to pray for this man. And please, everybody else, pray for him, you know, that he get help with whatever's going on with him, and so on and so forth. Anybody else would have been like a whole different reaction to it. Bear didn't do that. And I can almost bet you that Jolly saw the video and probably laughed at it and mocked him for saying, you know, pray for him and all this other stuff. But this is what this app allows. Jolly Good Ginger has 5.2 million followers here. He can use his platform and his influence for something more positive than bashing people for their political beliefs or their religious beliefs. At this point, what does it matter on who's right or who's wrong as far as whether you voted Democrat or Republican? When you're not looking at the grander picture that the government is pitting us against each other, and the government does not care for us any further than our vote. That's it. And for people to come on here and just maliciously make fun of someone for being a Democrat or a Republican is ridiculous. And Jolly Good Ginger proved that when he openly mocked all these people that are Trump supporters for one thing or another. If you feel they're not educated, try and help educate them on something. Don't just make fun of them to make yourself feel better for whatever reason. Like, and for sure, for damn sure, don't come on here and mock someone who is so happy with life that they get in, like they go into a Walmart or whatever and they dance in a full-on jumper, romper, whatever, that is the American flag or has Trump on it, that is autistic, just to get clicks and views for yourself. That's fucking, that right there is just, that's disgusting. That really is. And I don't know Bear. I don't know him. I sure as hell don't know the Jolly Good Ginger, nor would I want to associate with anyone like that. He's being malicious to be malicious, and that's it, and he's building it on other people. Like, he screen records their videos and then doesn't tag them in them. What? Why? We're not doing anything to heal any sort of tension or anything else. All we're doing is dividing ourselves further because one person has to be right and one person has to look the fool. Why? It's not helping anything. It's not doing anything to benefit the country. Because again, the government doesn't care about us. We are just votes. We are numbers. We are people that will go to a booth and put in a vote for this side of the aisle or this side of the aisle, and it's two wings on the same fucking corrupt bird. I really think that the Jolly Good Ginger should take a good, hard, long look in the mirror and do some soul searching. Everyone's free to have their opinions, yes. But what do you gain from mocking people for their social status or because of who they voted for? What gives you the right to mock someone for working, you know, at the Dollar General, even though you backtrack on that one? Well, there's nothing wrong with the Dollar General. Like, what gives you that? That's pathetic. And that's what's wrong with social media. And that's what's wrong with this app. I don't know if this video will get out. Because, you know, I'm still in trouble. But if it does, fucking do better. You're not going to benefit from tearing other people down. It's time to stop that horse shit and start building people up. That's what happens when people become safe behind a screen and say shit to others that they would not say 6 inches in front of their face. As one of my friends on here says, internet tough guy, right? Y'all have a wonderful day.